Hello everyone, welcome back to this lecture. In previous lecture, we built a personal expense tracker where we apply the lot of concepts and methods of a Python. Whatever we have learned and discussed in a previous lecture. In this lecture, I will again take a one more project which is task manager that will also applying the methods and concepts or fundamentals of a Python programming language. So we not only discuss the concepts, I apply the method as well as concept or fundamentals of a Python through building a small or mini projects. Like in this lecture, I will build a task manager. It has a different functionality. Let us discuss the functionality in a task manager. So first is a user can register and login. It means user can sign up first, then login, then they can perform a whatever task they want to do. So we need to create a file where we will store the all of the data. So I will use the CSV that I used in a last lecture. So we have a CSV file where we have a user name and corresponding their password. Okay. So this will be stored in a user.csv file. Okay. And when user login, so they can add a task and view the task as well as delete the task. You can think like a to-do app. Those we will use in daily life to track our task. So we need to create a new CSV file where we will store the username because it is independent of username, independent of only unique user. We can provide a multiple user, but it should have be unique. So we will add a name of a user as well as their task, what task you are going to perform, and their status. It is pending, it is finished, it is going. Okay. So here we will record it. So multiple user can come and add their task. So we need to keep the separate, maintain the so that our data should not be mixed with the other username. So we will keep this in our mind when we write a code. And so this functionality I will apply, and we will make a task manager. So let's code it. So first move to the VS Code where we will write a code. Yeah. So first create a file. So file name is a taskmanager.py. .py. Okay. Then after creation of file, here we will write a code. And I have to remove the user.csv file because it will duplicate. Yeah. So it removed that. And so here we will write a code of a task manager. So first we need to create a file, user file, write a file name. So here I'll write users.csv, and here I will write task file, and here I will write tasks.csv. And so in an initial stage, I have not created a file. So first I have to check file is created or not in your system. So let's see. There is no such file of CSV, but there is one file expense.csv, but a name does not match. So there is no file. So first we have to check a file is present or not. If file is present, it is okay. So we will proceed with that file. If file is not present, so we have to create the file along with the format I will write here. So first I will use the condition to check os.path that I discussed in previous lecture. Import os. Okay, this is a inbuilt module in a when you download a Python. os.path exists. It will give you a boolean value, true or false. It check your file exists or not. If file exist, so it is good. There is no need to make a file. It is does not exist, so we need to create a file. So I will write here file name. So it check file exist or not. So os.path exit. It means it give a true. It means a file exists. So this if block will not be executed. If this give false, it means not false. So we are using a logical operator. I think you are able to relate. So if it is give a false, it will convert true. It means this block will be executed. It means your file will be created. So I will use the with open. Here I will write user file and mode. Here we will write a mode write, and we have to write a new line. We don't want any space after the we write a columns. Okay, that's why we need. And I have to write file. So I have to write a writer and csv dot. Okay, we have to import the csv. This is also a inbuilt module in a Python, same as a os. So I have to create a writer object. Writer. Here I will enter the file, and then I will write the writer dot write role. So I want a column name is username, and their password. Okay, I write here. I will write the password. Okay. So if file does not exist, so it will create a new file with the field name is username and password. If file exist already with that field name, so that's okay. We will proceed with that file. Okay. Similarly, we will do for task file. If not, so I will copy it and change the here I have to write the expense file, and okay, file name is task file. Then so I enter here. Yeah, here I also write a task file. Okay, I write task file. After that, I have to username and task, and I have to write their status. So status. Okay. So new file, that is task file, will be created with the column name, username, a task, and their status. Okay. So So we have created a file if file does not exist in your system. And let's create a function, because we rely on the modular approach where we have to write a small function that can be reused. Okay, it is a good practice to use a modular code. So I will write a register user, and so I will write username. Here I will write input keyword in a Python, and I will write enter the user name. Okay, then I have to remove the white space before and after the text. So I will use the strip method that will remove the leading and trailing spaces. If you mention some other character within the parenthesis, so you can remove also. So default is space. So I will write password, then same thing here. I will copy it, and I will write okay, and I will write here password. After that, we need to convert the password in a non-human readable format, as I did in a previous project. So we need to import the library haslib, and import haslib. Okay, so this library is used to convert the password in a non-human readable format to protect the data integrity as well as security of a data. So I will write a hashed password, then I will write here as I will create a function as password, and I will pass a password. Okay, so let's make a hash password function. Hash password, then here I will enter the password. Here there are a lot of algorithm are there in hashlib library. You can use anyone you want for converting into a non-human readable format. I will use the return C25 hashlib dot sha 256 algorithm to convert into the non-human readable format password, and I will write here encode, and after that I will hex digest. Okay, so this function will convert your password that is in the format of alphabets and special character and numbers that convert into a non-human readable format, or that is needed if you make a build large project. So you have to protect the integrity of the customer and consumer as well. So I will enter first open the file CSV file, and where I will register the username as well as their password. Open the user file, and mode is read because we are reading the file, and I will write here file reader csv dot reader, and I will enter here file, and in a reader we get a reader having a list of list. Every row act as a list, and we have a lot of rows means lot of list, so that list are in a big list. Okay, so we can say list of list we get data, so we access the each list or row in reader. Then I will check first user has signed up already or not. First check it, that is needed. So I will check user 0. At 0 index we will have a username. Yeah, in task file, username, task and status. So username at a index 0. Okay, so I will check their password has password. So username has in username. Okay, so I have to write a username, not a password. Okay, if username exists, so there is no need to check the password, but we have to check only username. Okay, so I print the statement. If it is matched, the person already registered, so we will print a message: user already exists or registered. That is a good term. And try login. Okay, with that part done. If user is not registered, so we need to register them. So I will create a file again with open. I write the user file, and after that I have to write a mode. Mode is read, and here I will write the file. After that I will write the writer, not read mode. Here we will write. Okay, then writer, we need to create a writer object, csv dot writer file, and then I have to write writer row method we will use. It will, here we will write a username as well, there has password. Okay, done. So this part is done. Here we are, okay, this part is done. So we will print a message, and one thing we can do, if first I write here print user registration successful. Okay, please login, please login. Okay, and if user is not already registered, so first it will open the file and check. Not registered, it's okay. Not registered, then it write their name. Okay, then if user registered, if you registered, then check, then print the statement. After this it will go and again write. So that thing we don't want. Okay, we need to avoid this line when user is already registered. So we will use a return keyword. We want nothing. It will err if user is already registered, so it will return nothing. We are not returning anything. Okay, if we don't use return keyword, so what will happen? It will open the file and again write them. Okay, we don't want. We don't want the code should be execute if user is already registered. That's why we are using return. And this part is done. Let's we have to authenticate the user, like login the user. So we will make a function authenticate user. Here we will accept the same username password from a user. So I will copy to save the down. Yeah, so this part done. So we have to authenticate the user, so we need to match the username as well as password with the database that are stored in the CSV file. So first we add the we open the file name is user file. Then here I will write the mode is a read mode. We are only checking, we are not doing anything. And then here I will write as file, so reader, here csv dot reader file. Okay, In reader we have a list of list row in reader. Then if row and row username here and row 1. Okay, in a user file we have a two column username and their password. So we are accessing the username and password through indexing 0 and 1. So here I will write the hash password. Okay, so here done. If this true, it means user authenticate, means user and login, it match. Okay, I will write here login successful and welcome. Here I will write their name, username. Okay, and here I will write the welcome. So after that I will write here return the username. Okay, so this part is done. If suppose if does not match, if this condition does not become a true, it means user has trying to log in without registering. We have to print some statement. So case them invalid credential and please try again. Okay, there are two chances here. User has already not registered or enter wrong information. After that, and I write here return none. Done. So we have created a user registering a user as well as login function. So we have to write adding a task, then viewing the task and delete the task. So let's write a function for add task. Here I will write the username as a parameter task. So user enter their task, enter your task. Okay, and use a strict method to remove the white space before and after text. And here I will write with opening the task file, and mode is append, not write mode. If you use write mode, it will overwrite the content whatever present in the CSV file. But if you use the append method, that help you to adding the content below that content. It will not overwrite the content. Okay, that is the difference between the A and W in a mode. Okay, and we need to we don't want any line, so I will write here there is no line, and I have to write a file alias. So I will write writer create that object. Okay, I will write writer csv dot writer. I will write their file and writer dot write row. Okay, so here I mention the username and the task and status. So I will write here pending. Whatever task they will add, it means they are in the pending status. Okay, that cannot be changed. So this part done, and we can print the statement your task is added successfully. Print task added successfully. done this part. And I write a view task, and to seeing the task, uh, what is the status of task, and uh, there the task name we can view through the view task function. Username. So for view, we open the file. So I will write a task file, and writing a mode means read mode here, because we are just opening, we are not doing anything. Here I will write R, and I will write here file. After that we use a reader object, csv dot reader, and you will pass a file. Here you will add the content. So here I will use the list comprehension that I discussed in your previous lecture when I was discussing the list comprehension. That is very concise way of writing. Okay, so I write here row. Okay, row in reader object having a list of list in reader. Then I will print the row. Okay, but I have to if I print suppose you have a 10 user, their data are feeded and having a task. So task file not only for one user, it has a multiple user have a multiple user has their task in a single file task file. If you use this task, so it will give you a output having all user, but we want a user specific information, user specific task detail. So how? So we can use the if condition. If condition become true, if row. So first we have to see where the username is written in task file username. Okay, in 0 index. So I will write here 0. Then I will check username. Okay, if this statement become a true, then we will get only those row which become a user specific. Okay, and I can also mention the if both should be true, not none. And okay, and after that if we get some task, so we need to check if task length means we are checking the how many items are there task. Here we will get a list of list in task. So this list comprehension we use to filtering out the data for specific to user. Okay, then we are checking data for user present or not. If length is less than equal to 1, less than equal to 1 means here we use, because in a reader file, because in a file we have a column name, so that is a one row, it must be if less than 1 or 1, because in task you will always get a one row that having a username and their task and corresponding their status of the task. So if one is always, so if having a 1 or 1 less than 1, it means there is no task are there. So I will print the statement no task found. Okay, done. Here I will mention if else print if there is a task, so print the task, your task. Okay, then so I will iterate over the task. So I will use the enumerate function to index them, each task. Like you have a different task that are in the format of rows and columns. So I will index I task enumerate. Enumerate I discussed in a previous lecture. Please watch it if you have not uh, seen this lecture. So here I will take a 1 because we are not taking the field name or column name like username, task, and status. We are not taking that column. Okay, that row we are not taking. That's why I use the slicing here. So we apply the slicing. So what we do? So we have a multiple rows. So we are skipping the rows that are the at index 0. Okay. Enumerate function give you value from index 0. So we want value from 1. Okay, and then we will print the task. Here I will write I and here I will write the task, and then task will come. So here I will access the task. So task is at a place of 1 in a list at a index number 1, and their status task at second index. Done. So this part is done. So we can view the task. One more function is remains, that is if you have done a task, so you want to delete it, so you can delete the task. So we need to create a function, define delete task, and I will enter here username because it should be user specific task should be deleted. So this parameter I pass. So I will first task view the task. First you just see the task which one want to delete. Okay, first show the task, then you ask the which task you want to delete. I will take a task number, that's why I mention here 1 2 3. Okay, I will write here input, then enter the task number to delete. Okay, this part done. Then I use a strip to remove the white space. After that I open the file, task file, then I will write here mode. We need to see a task file row read mode, and I will write a file, and after that I will write here reader csv dot reader, and I will enter here file tasks, and I will write here okay. So I will access so I am using the list comprehension row in reader. Okay, I am getting a rows. Then I will use the try except block to handle the error in runtime. First we have to see the task number is integer or not. Task number equal int. So we convert the task number in integer. If it is a integer, so it will convert into the integer. If user enter a string, so it will not be able to convert the string into integer, but you can enter a number in a form of string that can be converted into the integer. I enter here task index, and I'm checking task index should not be less than 1, or the task are user added not more than. If user enter a task 5 tasks are there in the task file for a particular user, so you cannot access the task 6, 7, 8, more than 5 tasks. Okay, and you cannot enter the number less than 1. So here I have to write a task index. Okay, then I will write a task index. Then here I will write length of task. Okay, len function will tell you how many items present a task. After that I will print the statement. So invalid if this condition become true. Task index cannot be negative. Okay, we should be have some value, and task index should not be greater than the number of items present in the task. Okay, so I will write invalid task number. Then so I will return something. Return. Okay, we don't want this code run if task is not there. I will write here I will delete the task. If this condition is not true, so it will move to that part. So I will write a tasks and task index. Okay, so task will be deleted. So I will open the file and then I will update the task in the task file. So I will open the task file and I will write here mode, append mode. Okay, write mode, because we have taken a all task. So I will write a write mode and as file, and I also write here new line because we don't want any space after the task. Okay, done. So I will create the writer object. Then I will write a file. I will write a dot write rows. So in previous we use write row, but we will use here write rows task. Then I will print the statement your task is deleted successfully. Okay, I will explain again this code. Task deleted successfully. Done. So so I will write here except block. Except block will raise a value error if user enter invalid number. Okay, I will write here please enter a valid number. Okay, this part done. So what happened in deleting a task? In this function, first user enter the task number they want to delete, and we open the file. We store the all task in a task variable. Then we checking through tie except block. First convert the integer. Then we will checking with task index should be greater than equal to 1, and it should not be more than the task are present for a user. If it is present, the code will return nothing, and this code will not be executed. If this condition is false, means task will be deleted. Then we will open the file and we will write the rows, means task having all of the entry, all of the rows. Then we will task having a multiple rows, that's why we will using a write rows. Okay. And if user enter invalid number, so it will raise a value error. So this part done. So we have write a small and reusable code for each task, for each uh, functionality for a task manager. So let's combine this task in a combine this function in a sequence manner. So let's see. So I make a define main function where I will combine all of the function in a sequential manner. So first we will print very catchy line, welcome to task manager. And after that user, then I will use here, I need user can add any number of tasks, can view task any number of times, can delete any number of times. So user have a more functionality. So user can do uh, add, review and delete a task any number of times, but we don't know the how many times they can delete. So we cannot use the for loop here. So we'll use here while loop. Okay. While true. Then here I will print I will write here register. Okay, one means register. Then I will write here login, print, then write exit. Okay, if you enter a one for register, second is for login, and third for exit. Then we'll take a choice from a user what they want to do a task like register, login, or exit. So I will take a write input keyword, enter your choice, and use a strip method to remove the trailing and leading spaces. Strip. Okay, strip done. So this part done, and we have to check choice is what. So here user enter one will register, so we will call the register function. Then if choice is true, it means user want to log in. So here I will authenticate the user. If I have to use the elif, not if, because they are interconnected. We don't want key every time condition will check. If this condition becomes true, so there is no need to check the other condition. And authenticate user will get some value, will get a username. Okay, if a person authenticate or login successfully, we will get a username. And if username if unable to authenticate, unable to login due to some problem like credential problem, or they are login without log up or sign up, so we will get a none value. So we have got a username. If none, so this block will not be executed. Okay, if it some num or some string, so it will be executed. So I will write here, and while true, Then I will write print uh, I will write here task manager menu for their username. Okay, then I will write here. Okay, then print I will write here one dot add task, print two dot view task, print here I will write delete task. Then if I want to log out, so I will write here 4. Okay, and then this part. So if user want to add a task, so they have to enter a 1. Then so we take a user choice, import, enter your choice. Then I will write strip to remove the leading and trailing spaces. Then I will take a check each choices. User choice is 1, so we have to add a task. Okay, I will write here username. If elif user choice is 2, they want to see the view the task, so I will write view task username. Then okay, after that elif user choice I will write here 3, data task I will write here username. Okay, and if user enter a 4, they want to log out, so print log out successfully. Then I will use the break, so stop the loop. So this inner while loop will be stopped when you press a 4. If user enters some invalid number that is not 1 2 3 4, so we will say print invalid choice. Okay, then we will say please try again. Okay, done. So after that, so we have written a logic for this. If user enter a 3rd, so what we have to do, so we have to write here and write if elif choice is 3. This is for outer loop. Then here I will write print. Here I can write catchy line like goodbye and stay productive. Okay, and so this part done. Then I will write here else. Okay, I will write print the invalid choice. Please enter a number. Enter a number between 1 to 3. Same line I can use for inner while loop. Okay, so this part done. Then so I run this using a if name and main, and I will write, and after that I will write it call the main function. So this is the logic we have written for a task manager. Here user can register and authenticate, they can log in as well as they can exit. In inner loop we can add the task, view the task and delete the task. So we handle the all of the error as well. So run this code and see what happened. So let's see. First it create the okay. First it will create a file. Let's see where file task.csv and user.csv. okay, see it. So in task csv we have username, task and their status. In the user.csv we have username as well as password. So file is created successfully. Then it asking welcome to task manager. So this outer while loop run, it will run until if you don't exit, enter a 3. So I have to enter a choice. If I enter a choice, so this will be a check, choice 1 2 3. So first I have to register, so I will enter a 1, then I press the enter. So they're asking, so this choice 1 is match, this condition true, so this if block will be executed. So I have to enter a username, so I enter a John, then I have to enter the password John, then I press. So they are saying registration successful, please login. So register user means you have enter your details in a user.csv. We can see, yeah, okay. But in this case our field name is removed. Let's see why it is removed. Register.csv, okay, we have written a right method, and let's run again I3. okay, let's delete the user.csv file, then run again and deleting the file, done. So enter here 3. Okay, it is not I think we have not written a break statement. Let's see, yeah, we have not written a break statement here after a break. Let's see again. Okay, and I have to remove run the again. So first it will create a file. Let's see, task.csv file and user.csv file. So you will get a column name as well as for a task.csv. So and so we will register first. So I will write here John and their password and so user please log in, registration successful. Okay, so you can see the function here. User enter their name and password, and it open the file, read the file, checking, nothing is there because no detail will match, user is unique and first time. So and it will open the file, append the our data. Okay, so see that, yeah. So in previous we are removing this because we use the right method mode. We have to use the append method where it will add the content, add the row, add the data here. So we have registered successfully. Let's log in first. Then I have to enter their number, name John, and their password. Let's see their function. In authenticate user, here what happened, username and password taken and converted into non-human readable format, and reading the file, checking if it is present, so it is good, means you are logging successfully. If it is not present, so it will return none. Okay, so enter, yeah, login successful, welcome John. So we enter into the inner while loop, so we can perform task, like I have to add, so I have to enter a task. So I have to enter a task, so I write here like I want to study the ops in Python. Okay, so I write a ops, and so task added successfully. We can view the task. First see the CSV file. Yeah, it is added successfully for a user John. So I will again add one more task. So I enter here, I want to learn the machine learning ML. So yeah, this is also added, we can see here, done. So I want to view that task, so I will run 2. In add task function, we can visit again. Yeah, what happened, we are appending the task to the right row method. Done. So we are taking a by default pending status for a task you will add, and in view task, and we will check if task should not be equal to 1, less than 1, and we will enumerate, yeah, see it. So and we get some error. Let's see. Okay, your task. Okay, okay, here is a task. So I wrote a task, and I enter here task. Okay, I wrote a task, done. I think it will work. Let's see again, run again this code. So first we have to log in. So I will write the username and their password, done. Okay, please try again. Okay, that is also working. Okay, so I will write, I want to log in, so I enter the capital O, but in password is small o. So this authenticate or login function work well. It handle the both condition, if user login successfully or user enter a wrong credential. So I again login. So I will enter the John and their password. So I will enter the task. I have entered task. I will see the task 2. So here you can see the task. Your task is okay, 1 ML pending. Let's see. Okay, here the oops, and okay, that's good. but we are not getting the oops task. Let's see what is the issue. See here. Okay, okay. We are getting, and so why we are not? I think I removed. It should start from one, but let's see one. Why? Okay, yeah. Let's see. Keep it zero here by default. Run again this. Delete this and run again. So I will. So when you build any application, the application you will face a error or bugs. Don't worry regarding that. You will learn through this way. You cannot write a code completely error free in a first go. You have to do multiple iteration of writing a code in better way. So I will enter the John and John at the rate 123. So okay, I want to view the task. Here it is showing ML pending. Why this task is not shown? Okay, let's add one more task. See what happened. Okay, I want to add one more task. I enter a fun. So I enter here, like I enter here DSA. Okay, done. So I want to view the task. So it show the 0 or 1. Okay, so it is working, and I again delete this file and check it again. Okay, we have a but this one is not showing. Let us see again the code why this is not showing. So on view task we will get all of the task here. If I remove the task, let's see the what is stored in the task variable. I will print the, okay, then we will able to debug the code. Okay, run again. Let's see again. So I will enter the login. So I will enter John at the rate 123. So we login successfully. I want to view a task. Here you will see. Okay, done. Okay, good. Okay, we are not getting a. Okay, so we are not getting a this username task status. Okay, so we don't need to worry about it. We only access through zero index, so I don't need to add. Okay, I don't need to add it. Let's run again this code. Let's log in again. So I will write here to John and their password. Okay, I want to view task. So you are able to see the all task. Okay, 0, 1, 2. Okay, I want to delete the uh, uh, task which is at a index of 1. So I will use palace third. Then they're asking which task you want to delete. So I want to delete the. Okay, I have to comment out this one. I want to delete one ML task. This is done. So you will see task deleted successfully. Let's see again the task 2. So you are able to see the task at a, yeah, task at a 1 is deleted. So I enter here 0. Okay, the task at index 0 is deleted. Yeah, that is fine. The task at a we enter 1 means the task, oops, a task is deleted successfully. Okay, if you want delete ML pending to, you have to enter it 2. Okay, so here we need to write the start here, so it will work well. Okay, then I want to view task, so I can view a task. Okay, done. I want to log out. Yeah, it is and I want to exit this. Yeah, it is working well. So so in this lecture, first, congratulations, you have built a second mini project, that is task manager. You leverage the concept that I discussed in earlier lecture, like loops, if else condition, try except block, list comprehension, and how to make function, return keyword, print input. Lot of things we I discussed in this project. If you have any query, please leave them in a comment section. I'm happy to resolve them. Thank you so much, everyone. Please share this video to your friend. They will also benefit this from this video. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you find this video understandable. Thank you so much, everyone. See you in next lecture.